Assalamualaikum. My name is Aizad bin SHAHMAN. My matrix number is 2024553905, and today I will review the journal article titled Sustainability and Competitive Advantage in Small Restaurants, a Dynamic Resource. Relationship Framework by Hernandez Masquifka, Neocara Popescu, and Herrera. The journal examines how small restaurants implement sustainability practices and how these practices can contribute to competitive advantage. Although the study centers on sustainability, many of the issues and findings relate closely to organizational training, employee development, and capability building. This review discusses the main issues and challenges presented in the article, summarizes the key research findings, and suggests ways this challenge can be addressed. And now we go to the main issues and challenges identified. The first major challenge highlighted in the article is the lack of resources among small restaurants. This business typically have limited financial capacity, manpower, and also expertise to adopt sustainability practices. High operating costs and tight budgets make it difficult for them to invest in areas such as energy efficient systems or sustainable materials. These constraints also affects their ability to train employees, as training requires time, money, and dedicated staff. Second one is complex and costly certifications. The journal emphasizes that sustainability certifications such as ISO standards or B Corp are often too complex and expensive for small businesses to pursue. These certifications involve extensive documentation, audits, and compliance processes. Most sponsors do not have trained personnel to handle such requirements, and this becomes a barrier for businesses that want to be recognized as sustainable but cannot afford the certification processes. Another challenge is the low level of knowledge or awareness of sustainability guidelines among both managers and employees. Without proper understanding and training, sustainability efforts such as waste reduction, water conservation, and energy efficiency are not implemented effectively. This knowledge gap contributes to inconsistent practices, making it difficult for restaurants to meet sustainability standards. Last but not least, the article discusses the importance of dynamic capabilities, which refer to an organization's ability to adapt to changing conditions. Small restaurants often lack these capabilities because their employees are not trained to respond to new sustainability rules, changing customer preferences, or evolving industry standards. This limits their ability to grow sustainably and remain competitive. Next, we go to the research findings. A key finding of the study is that employee training plays a crucial role in improving sustainability outcomes. Restaurants that invest in training related to environmental practices, healthy food preparation, and sustainability guidelines tend to perform better. Proper training ensures that employees understand and consistently carry out sustainability practices. In the journal also highlights that water and energy efficiency are strong predictors of sustainability certification. Restaurants that train staff to manage these resources effectively are more likely to receive certifications. These practices not only support sustainability but also reduce operating costs, which strengthens competitive advantage. The third one is social sustainability, which includes employee development, community engagement, and ethical practices. Is another important factor identified in the research. Restaurants that invest in social sustainability are more likely to gain customer trust and achieve certification. Training employees in areas such as healthy eating and community involvement contributes significantly to these outcomes. Next, the research found that larger restaurants or those with more employees perform better in implementing sustainability practices. With more staff, they can distribute more responsibilities more effectively and provide more consistent training. This highlights the importance of human resources and organizational structure in sustainability efforts. Now, for the suggestion to overcome the challenges. First, to address the challenges identified, the first recommendation is to introduce low-cost practical training programs. Restaurants can use short workshop, checklists, and on-the-job demonstrations to teach sustainability practices. Training does not need to be extensive or expensive. What matters is that it is clear, consistent, and relevant. Second, government intervention can also help small restaurants adopt sustainability practices. Subsidies, grants, tax, incentive, and free training workshops will reduce the financial burden on small businesses. Public institutions can also develop guidelines and toolkits to help SMEs implement sustainability effectively. Next, certification bodies should consider simplifying their processes for small restaurants. This can include shorter checklists, reduced documentation requirements, and clearer instructions. A more accessible certification system will encourage more SMEs to participate in sustainability initiatives. Restaurants also should collaborate closely with suppliers, local communities, industry associations, and other small businesses. Sharing resources, training materials, and best practices can reduce costs and improve sustainability performance. Stakeholder collaboration also fosters trust and long-term relationships. In summary, the journal highlights several key challenges faced by small restaurants in achieving sustainability, including limited resources, complex certifications, low awareness, stakeholder pressure, and lack of adaptive capabilities. However, the study also provides strong evidence that employee training, social sustainability, and effective resource management can significantly improve sustainability outcomes and competitive advantage. By implementing affordable training programs, strengthening stakeholder collaboration, simplifying certification processes, and making use of government support, small restaurants can overcome these challenges and move toward a more sustainable and competitive future.